Hello everybody, Nicole D'Angelo back once again for another Let's Play with Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. Now in the last episode I left you just as I clicked the next button. We have our colonists over here and I've decided that we're going to put them right about here. Okay, because that's what they told us to. It's going to put the colony right on some miasma. I've never done that before. So I wonder if that's going to hurt us, and we're going to have to figure that out in just a little bit. In the meantime, before I clicked play over here, I actually clicked on heal this unit to see what that would do. I'm going to try to get them to over here to get this resource pod, and over here to get this one. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I do not want to aggro these guys and make life hell for me in the beginning. Oh, this is our last person, I guess. And where are they going? They get never so closer to me. Oh, my favorite. This is actually one of my favorite people. They share a lot of values that I have right now for this game. In the last two ones, they've gone down the harmony tree. They don't always do that, from what I understand, but that's what they've done for me the last two. So chances are they could be changing that up now and totally changing the way that I see them. The reason for that is, if you remember, all the selections that I made in the beginning change things drastically each time you play the game. So we're going to go back to our little area over here. We're going to get this guy into this miasma like they wanted us to, which is kind of scary, right? Because you're in the I'm going to kill you stuff. Alright, we got engineering. That unlocks the combat rover, the thorium reactor to get energy, the repair facility to get production, and it reveals titanium on the map. Okay, so we got that. And if you see our guy is losing health, we're going to click on this. And we received one soldier unit for actually completing the quest of opening our first one of our trade routes. Okay, so next thing up, what are we going to go for? I think that we are going to go for, let's see, physics gives us a ranger, and that's a good defensive and offensive unit. We want to go for that right now. It's only 96 beakers, and that should be pretty easy to get. And then I'll probably go for genetics. Alright, so right now, it's telling me to do the recycler for production. But if I want to... This one's hard, right? Because you need production to make things faster. But you need... I think we're going to go with this over here. And then we'll click on the other two things. Production first. And... well, maybe we'll go for the thorium reactor first and then production. That way we could kill the negative piece that we have there. Now if you remember, we were at positive 6 health. We dropped this thing here and all of a sudden we're down at positive 5. Alright. I can possibly trade. This is the trader, my caravan, this guy over here, trade convoy. This is the icon to click to establish a trade route. If you look, any place that's miasma or has aliens on it are going to show these icons. Now, we don't have a lot of aliens around us. My guess would be that some of these guys have around them. So hopefully they're not going to rattle someone's cage. So right now, I can either trade with my own city, Prosperity, or I could trade with this city. Now, if I trade with my own city, it's going to make it become a city a lot faster than 10 turns. So right now, we pretty much have an 80%, 30 for the virtue that I unlocked and 50 for this. So we're going to start trading with him, and when we're done growing this into a city, we'll be able to retask him to start going to Palatine. Okay? Alright, so we're going to fortify him here. We're going to see this guy over here. He is in miasma. Didn't realize that. But he's healing 10. Okay, good. He's not he's still in miasma there. It looks like there's no miasma there. So my guess is this guy's going to keep on. Yep, they're just going to keep on playing zigzag with me. So we got to get this guy over here so we can heal him. All right. It's kind of fun going back and forth like this, never knowing if they're going to take you out and kill you. Oh, there they go. This is what I'm talking about. See that? They just said, see you later, get off my nest. And I think it's because I went on their nest. Alright, so we aggroed them, they killed our explorer, and we're going to have to create a new explorer. Thankfully, they're cheap and easy to do. You have found value in the alien life on the planet as we have. Let's work together to shepherd these fascinating creatures and learn from them. Yeah, let's learn from them. They want to learn how to build weapons from them. We want to learn how to make them work for us, right? How to be more like them. So if you see, the cultural ring around the city grows with each one of the turns that we go by. Each time we click that, we should be getting another area. You see that? And once it gets to, I think, 4 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 it usually pops? Or is it when you fill the circle? I think it's when you fill the circle. Let's see. Should fill the circle in right now. Alright. There's another one of those. Okay, there's the trade. See, we got the trade convoy back because Prosperity now has 1 population. It's going to grow every 5 turns, and it is now a full-fledged city with a population of 1. We can now retask this to start getting us culture from our trade partner right here. Alright, let's see what other things we can build now. Can we build our... Can't build our miasmic thing yet. Repair facility, thorium reactor. They want me to build an old relic here. It's 40 turns. I guess that's what we're going to do. But up there, what can we build? Recycler for production. Oh, we got that back. Let's go and get the recycler for production. And physics should be relatively soon. Oh yeah, physics is going to pop on the next turn. There we go. So we can get plus production, improves production, output in quarries. Right now we could build the Ranger, the observatory, and the launch complex. Let's build the launch complex, and I'll show you why. Alright, so let's see what things I need. I'm going to go for computing, so I can now that everyone's landed, I'll get my missile rover, good defensive and offensive unit, a gunboat, spy agency, really important, and a network. Now, if you look up here, this is the highest of all the different one of the opening tree limbs of the web of items that we have to unlock. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's see, farm lab. All right. Trying to remember where the miasmic thing is, the thing that pushes miasma away. There it is. We need this one. We have to start pushing some of that miasma away just so we have some more room over here to expand things. This city, when it pushes out, we're going to need it to be able to get our workers into these couple of areas to start being able to do, being able to harvest them, being able to work these 2 tiles over here. All right, so let's do the next and see where we go. All right. Now, the aliens aren't ever going to come by us because their nests are so far away, but it is a possibility. Now that I've gotten the things that I want here, see, helping hands, build speed to the improvements. I don't need any of that anymore. What I want to do right now is, I'm healthy. I want to start boosting my science, so I'm going to click on science. And I'm going to start boosting this. This is just my playstyle. Who knows? I might die miserably in this game real soon. We shall soon find out, right? Okie dokie. Here we go. Clicking next. And our guys are getting closer from our trade convoy. Now we can build roads between our 2 cities and our trading partner, but roads have maintenance and they will greatly hamper our ability to grow because they'll have no actual... they're going to bring our gold per turn down to negative. If you look at this, we just now went into 0 for health. Now we're getting 2 from cities, but we have 13 negative and we have 13 positive, okay? 8 is for general number of cities, generated number of cities. These people really don't want to see this planet grow to what Earth is. And then we have 5 generated from the number of people that are in each city. 6 people, and 1 people. And that's going to change into 2 real quick. So that's going to put us negative right there. So we want to start looking at health. See, did it. So now we're getting 10% less. Oh God, this is not good. Let's see. +1 from laboratories. Explore units gain 1 additional expedition module. That I thought was going to be a little bit helpful, but I think we need that now. All right, we gotta get our health back up. Now this is another one that I'm going to tell you that flipped itself upside down. You used to just go over here and say, nope, I do not want to get into this. Now the sorry, we have no interest in this arrangement is up here. My Suzanne Fielding, she's the ARC. I'm not going to piss her off right now. I really don't want to be friends with him. I would be friends with Brasilia, the ARC, or with the Polystralia, but I do not like being friends with him. He is very militant, and very quickly, if you're friends with him, you're not friends with anybody else. So this quest update again, this one is important because this one's going to give us another opportunity to pick things that are going to give us virtue points. So what this is when we came to this planet, we brought a number of plants from old Earth. Somehow, one of the plants has taken root outside the prosperity and turned invasive. If left unchecked, it could convert the local environment into a more Earth-like ecosystem. Whether or not that is a good thing must be decided. Now, here purity and supremacy, here harmony. Now, I've already got that 1 harmony point over here. For me to start doing the other ones would be detrimental to the way that I can move this game in a direction that's good for me. So I'm going to stick it over there so I get more affinity points. Pretty soon we're going to be leveling that affinity up. Alright, so I'm not going to do this. I'm going to build a repair facility. And then I'm going to build the launch complex and start launching miasmic repulsors. Definitely want my workers to be able to work this tile. Alright, so we're in ecology. There's our miasmic repulsor. Vivarium, that is another resource, I guess. And ultrasonic fence. That's a fence that you put around your city, and it will 100% keep the alien life forms away. So our engineering groups have discovered a new efficient method to build and deploy satellites. Okay, that's good. So we will take that opportunity and start deploying satellites when we have an opportunity to do that. So at this point, we can go for alien biology. I mean, this is only 262, and this is 399, but I think we're probably going to go for the farm lab over here for now, and then I'll start working on affinity items in the near future. It's important to work this right now. Normally by now I have a little bit more. We have a good tiles over here to work. We're just going to give him open borders for now. Alrighty. So Palpatine is giving us that culture we need. We need to start building some cultural buildings too. So we discovered Farbase 1. How about that? Wonder if we're going to discover Ice Station Zebra. There doesn't seem to be northern lands in this. Oh yeah, there was ice on the 2 poles. I remember that from the last game. You could terraform a lot of the planet later on in the game, and it will look kind of like a lush jungle from Earth. It's pretty cool. As your affinity starts to level, the buildings in your city starts to differentiate, and you could quickly look at somebody's city and determine what affinity they are been following. You're going to get a very greenish, alien-looking version of your buildings when you go for harmony, and I'm not sure what the other 2 give you. We're going to have to see. I think the purity is more militant, and the... oh god, what's it called, the other one? Well, the third one, supremacy, is more more Earth-like, current, rich type look, and we will see that in the near future. So we're building our launch complex, and then we're going to build our miasmic repulsors. Okay, we have our 2 cities, and yes, in Civ you would start to really branch out, but you have to play games with this number. You really, really, really do. You can't keep expanding and letting your health go down, down, down. And there are so few ways to gain health. There are some in different virtues will do it, and over here there'll be certain health buildings that you can build. So, alien life forms, culture +2, culture paddock improvements. So I'm going to just pick this one for now to get my spiring up and running, so we could start stealing techs and siphoning energy, things like that. So we're going to build our clinic, which our clinic is going to give us both science and health. And so does this cyto nursery. So these are the next 2 things along with the farm lab that we have to pay attention to in our different cities. We'll talk about launch, hopefully. We have 4 minutes left of our 20. If we go over 20, please bear with me. I'm trying to keep these short for your liking. Okay, we got another virtue. I think I want to take one in production this time. So we're going to take 10 production towards buildings. Yeah, I'm going all over the place with these. And we've got another virtue, right? Because I just hit my 10th virgin. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't see where the 9 and 10 ones are. Oh, that would mean that we would get a free... never mind, that was bad. This is going to give us energy. Oh, there's plus towards wonders. We're not doing that. +5 energy, and I'm going to take the extra energy for now. Energy equals making things faster later on. There we go. And let's see. Alright, he's building something over there. Alrighty, so we've got a tubers plantation. And we've got nothing else. That's all they built over here. Quest update. Alright. This is engineering. Repair facility. I believe this is either going to give us +1 orbital coverage from repair facilities or +5 production towards military units. I'm going to take the orbital coverage. Trying to be not so militant on purpose. I'm trying to see if it is possible to win this game being totally non-militant. So these people think that we share a benevolent approach towards the alien life on the planet. So that means they're probably following the harmony. That's pretty wild, right? U.S. following harmony. That's not what people think of the U.S. You know, when they scream, drill, baby, drill, right? So let's see. Maybe it's mostly Canadians running that group then. That would be awesome, right? Okay, Palatine doesn't grow. They don't get forces. They don't get borders. They're just a tiny little trading partner out there, and if you click on them, you can see what's going on here. Plantation provides, plantation, right? And a lot of times you may see things in here. Fresh specimens, they want us to kill 10 alien units. I will not be doing that one. Familiar exotics, build, that's going to be a while. Operational, build one, that's going to be a while. Research computing, we are working on that right now. Wonder what happens. See, now we're down to 3. As our cities grow and expand, our health goes down. So we have to build those health buildings to get them back up again. And I don't know of any resource that affects health at this point. So we're going to do the miasmic repulsor first, and then we're going to worry about putting some things in there. We're going to need some beakers coming out of Lequer. And we're going to need some more culture coming out of them. So if you are to survive on this planet, we must be conscious of our new ecosystem. So let's see what we got here. We can get +10 worker speed, or we can get +1 food from recyclers. Well, we don't want to get a lot of food because we don't want the cities to grow because it's already growing pretty fast. So let's go for the worker speed. That way they can get the improvements done a little bit faster. Remember, it's not always good to grow in this game. Growing equals bad. So they're still our only partner that we can go to. A couple of things could be stopping that. There could be miasma in the way. There could be bugs in the way. Or we could not have discovered the route to them yet, which is the case at this point. We're going to need to get another explorer out and start doing something with them before we lose the opportunity to get a lot of the things that explorers give you. And with that, this turn is over, and I want to thank you all for listening and commenting. And remember, if you like the episode, to click the thumbs up button below, and keep on watching. I got a bunch of these coming out over the next week.